Ecuadorian provinces of Manabí, Esmeraldas, and Los Rios were affected by severe flooding after 191 millimeters, or 7.5 inches of rain, fell in the region in just 8 hours. The city of Pedernales, in the north of Manabí, was the most affected, where 2 rivers overflowed and affected houses, health centers, and schools. The heavy rains have also caused damage to the roads, bridges, rice and cocoa crops, and electricity services. A landslide occurred amid severe drought on the section of the Manali-Chandigarh highway in the Kullu district of Himachal Pradesh state. The event occurred during the movement on the highway, but motorists managed to reverse their vehicles, narrowly escaping potential disaster as stones and debris rained down around them. Another Indonesian city, Tasikmalaya, in West Java province, was battered by torrential rains, leading to a number of houses, regional hospitals, and community health centers being submerged. Several roads were also flooded, with the water level reaching 60 centimeters or 2 feet, causing many vehicles to break down. Residents have been evacuated from the small coastal town of Pringle Bay, near Cape Town, as wildfires sweep down from surrounding mountains and burn out of control. As many as 6 wildfires had broken out in the area on Monday and were fueled by the hot, dry weather and strong coastal winds. Authorities said a small number of homes and some other private property had been gutted. A relentless series of storms is starting to take an emotional toll on people in Queensland's southeast, where roads were cut off, more than 20 schools were closed, landslips and fallen trees were reported, and towns were flooded, after heavy rainfall inundated the region, sparking multiple rescues. Samford Valley was one of the worst hit, receiving 300 millimeters, or 11.8 inches in just 3 hours. In total through the state, about 66,000 customers lost power at the peak of the wild weather. Ex-tropical cyclone Kirrily is also ensuring more wet weather in Queensland's northwest, days after crossing the coast. Chilean firefighters are battling rapidly expanding wildfires which officials fear have claimed around 10 lives and have burned nearly 30 homes, threatening to burn hundreds more, and prompting the president to declare a state of emergency. About a dozen fires have been raging since Friday, which are concentrated in the Vina del Mar and Valparaiso tourist regions, where they have ravaged thousands of hectares of forest, cloaked coastal cities in a dense fog of grey smoke, and forced people to flee their homes. The blazes are being driven by a summer heatwave and drought, affecting the southern part of South America, caused by the El Niño weather phenomenon.
Aquí estoy, muchachos, llegué a lo que queda aquí, pero ha desaparecido todo el olivar. Estoy aquí parado, ahí al fondo, es el techo que está así quemando.
Storm Ingunn, Norway's most powerful storm in 30 years, with 193 kilometers per hour, or 120 miles per hour gusts, leaves a trail of destruction. There have been reports of power cuts, damage to homes, and schools closing, as well as roads, tunnels, and bridges. Some areas were flooded, and the hurricane-force winds forced airlines and ferry operators to temporarily suspend services. A hotel in the town of Bodo had several windows blown out of its top floor, and a bus, carrying 14 passengers, was blown off the road in Bergen. The impacts of bad weather in Madagascar since January 16th have caused 4 deaths, 3 people went missing, and 4 individuals were injured. The regions of Diana and Sofia were the most affected by these unfavorable weather conditions, where over 12,500 hectares of rice fields were destroyed, and over 7,000 people were affected by the floods. The first of 2 back-to-back severe storms drenched California, bringing intense downpours and winds that flooded roads and toppled trees. The fast-moving storm kicked off with heavy rain and gusty winds that hit the San Francisco Bay Area and then moved south, arriving in Los Angeles. Widespread coastal flooding was reported, as well as power outages. No weather-related deaths or injuries were reported, but 1 person had to be rescued from a car that was taking on water in Sonoma County. The storm system was also bringing much-needed snow to the Sierra Nevada.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Special thank you to my stunning patrons, Hagop Sargisian, Michael Joseph Wilhelm, Dave and Alanna, web designer Ganesh Vad, John and Claire Heath, Adam Gareth and April, and of course Leslie Sales. Thank you very much, guys.